Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 5A for equations in stage 5.2. Today we're looking at inequalities and graphing their solutions on a number line. So I'd like you to be able to solve inequations today as well as equations. So to start the lesson, as is usual, let's do a revision exercise in our workbooks. So pause the video, do the questions, and then check with the answers, just to make sure you're doing things correctly. So first of all, add 1 to both sides, 3x equals 10, and then divide by 3. For question 2, expand the brackets. So multiply a and 4 by 2 to get 2a plus 8 equals 24. Question 3, this 5 gets multiplied over here. So we get minus 3 times 5 is minus 15. Take away 4, t equals minus 19. For the last one, minus 1 from both sides. Then minus 4y equals 5 and divide by minus 4. These are the skills you need for today. So for our examples, to copy into your notes book, x equals 3 looks like this on a number line, so it's a dot. X greater than or equal to 3 means 3 and all of these numbers. So it goes like that. If it's just x is greater than 3, we don't colour in the dot. Same kind of thing for x is less than or equal to 3. Equal to is coloured in. Then the line for less than. And x is less than 3. We have a circle around the 3 that's not coloured in. And the line indicating less than. Same kind of thing for x equals minus 2. When it equals it, it's a dot on our number line. Greater than or equal to is the dot with an arrow to the right. X less than or equal to minus 2. The coloured in dot with pointing to the left. Greater than minus 2 is the circle and the line. And x less than minus 2, the circle pointing to and the line pointing to the left. So for example 1, solve the inequality below. So it's not equal to, so this is not an equation. That's the new feature, but we do solve them just like equations. So 3x minus 1 is greater than 9. Which numbers satisfy this equation? So if x was 10, we would get 30 minus 1 is 29, which is greater than 9. So x equals 10 is a solution, but it's not the only one. There's actually lots of numbers. So let's work out what to do. So add 1 to both sides. So 9 plus 1 is 10, minus 1 plus 1 is 0, so we have 3x is greater than 10. Then divide by 3. So 10 divided by 3 is 3 1/3. So x is greater than 3 1/3. So x equals 4 is the solution. 3 4s are 12. Take away 1 is 13. And 13 is greater than 9. There's actually an infinite amount of numbers that will work. So 4 is a solution, 5 is a solution. Any number greater than 3 1/3 is a solution. X is greater than 3 1/3. A few things here. Hopefully you recognize this symbol as meaning greater than. This one meaning less than. I like to think the one that looks like an L, this one, is less than. Some people remember a story about crocodiles, which is fine if that works for you. You could solve it like a regular equation and then add this step at the end, but hopefully everybody understands this way. And it's always a good idea to check your answer with equations and inequations. So 4 is greater than 3 1/3, and does that actually work? So back up here, 3 4s are 12, minus 1 is 11, and 11 is greater than 9. You won't really get marks for doing this part, unless it says so, but you know that you'll have the right answer if you do that. So the questions for your workbook, remember, pause the video, do the questions, and then press play to check. So for question 5, we add 1 to both sides, so 2x is greater than 16, and then we divide by 2 to get x is greater than 8. For question 6, add 3, so 10 plus 3 is 13, and then divide by 4. So x is 3 1/4. Question 7, take away 1. So this part cancels out. We get 5x is greater than 18, and then we divide by 5. Question 8, subtract 1 again from both sides. 7x equals 11, and then divide by 7.